Hello guys, how are you today? My name is Maria. I'm Ukrainian lady living in San Francisco right now. Today, we would like to share with you some tips how to find a beautiful Ukrainian lady. And now guys, let me give you some information about our new channel. Here you are. Guys, it's one of my first streams, so I would like you also to support me and put likes for my video, and I will really appreciate it. So it will make me worry less. Thank you so much. Here you are. Thank you, guys. I would like to share with you some new information about our Ukraine dating TV. So this is, I think, a perfect opportunity for each of us to meet beautiful Ukrainian ladies live as we go live every day and ask all the questions you would like to know about how to find a beautiful Ukrainian lady. So here you are.
Hello, привет, and welcome to UkraineDating.tv. Our channel is the world's first of its kind, providing free live streaming every single day.
Ukrainian women, it's like 5 in 1. It's perfect mothers, perfect wives, perfect cookers, perfect lovers, perfect housekeepers, and perfect friends.
7 days a week with the real, genuine, beautiful Ukrainian ladies. Our channel was created for you, guys. Finally, now you have the opportunity to video chat live 7 days a week with different, beautiful Ukrainian girls of all ages and walks of life. You get to ask all your deepest burning questions about all things Ukraine, Ukraine culture, Ukraine women, and Ukraine current events. And if you come to enough of our live streams, you might even discover what makes us mysterious Ukrainian women too. Now we have 7 girls live streaming, and in the future we'll have many more. Guys, I think you understand we're like David fighting Goliath here to bring you the truth once and for all. Our channel's purpose is to debunk the myth and stigma created by the toxic paper letter scam industry. And we hope you agree the best way to accomplish that is by giving you the opportunity to video chat with average Ukrainian girls that represent the real women of Ukraine. And then you be the judge about what's real and what's not. Guys, please know that we're doing this all for you. So do me a favor and subscribe to our new channel and help us help you, your fellow man, and help us bring Goliath to his knees. So guys, can I ask you to share this video with all your friends, even work colleagues? Share it far and wide in social. Only together we can make a difference, guys. And remember, guys, we just started this channel, so more new girls will be joining our live streaming team in the coming weeks. Now, since each girl will be going live every day at different times, so you want to make sure that you hit that bell so YouTube will notify you every time each girl goes live, so you don't miss out.
I'm here online with you again. And today I would like to spend at least 1 hour with you to discuss all the most important topics for you and probably discuss some myths and truths about finding a beautiful Ukrainian wife for better life, to make more happy women and more happy men of this world, creating more happy couples and make our life much better than it is. So let me see who is here with us today. Okay. Ark, hello. What? Hello. You're with us every day. You're such an active subscriber. Oh my God. I don't know Ark yet, but I would like to get to know you better as well. Jack, hello. I remember you from the last stream as well. George. All right. Hello, George. Okay, who is here with us as well? Thank you, guys. You're so dedicated. You're very dedicated subscribers, and I really would love to do my best from my side to help you as much as possible. I know we will still continue doing mistakes. This is the part of life, and I will try to make this time of your search for a beautiful Ukrainian lady less and less, with less pain, less regret, and more enjoyment of the process. Okay, there are some other guys joining us. Juan Antonio, hello. You're also a very dedicated customer of our channel. Thank you so much. All right, guys, where are you all from? Okay, I'm a traveler. I've been to maybe 86 countries in the world, and right now I have appeared finally in the country where I wanted to live since I was a baby, in the USA, California. But honestly speaking, it's quite cold and darker than it supposes to be. It's actually 9 a.m. Pacific. So I would like to know, where are you guys mostly coming from? And you can also share with me anything about your background. What do you do? Anything what you would love to share with us about your hobbies, profession, why are you on this channel? What are you expecting from me and the team of Match Guarantee and UkraineDating.tv? And which kind of woman are you all searching for? You can also share with us your experiences, positive, negative, because every time I believe every experience from each of us can teach us something new and probably help us avoiding the same mistakes, right? It's easier to learn on someone's experience than your own, but sometimes we have to pass through that. Hello, Mr. N. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm back. It's my pleasure to see you guys as well. Juan Antonio is from Colorado. What? Okay, the most active guy of this chat. What is from Netherlands. Okay, George from Canada. Nice. I also was in Canada recently. Who else is here? Who is so hungry? What is hungry? Okay, just don't leave us for a long time. Make a cup of coffee or tea, and please come back to us as soon as possible. Okay, Jack is from Southern California, sorry. Oh my God, lucky you guys. I love warm countries. It was my dream always to live in Florida or somewhere in Latin America, but I'm happy to be here. It's a good start, at least, yeah. Especially nowadays when we just can pray for Ukraine, because I cannot come back there definitely soon, anytime soon. Now guys already know each other. I like, guys, that you create a beautiful and positive atmosphere. I feel like I'm in a circle of my good friends or even family circle, and I like the way you treat each others. You're really cool. I was watching some videos with Julia, Diana, and you guys. I like how you make fun, how you share your stories. You're so honest, and I think you're beautiful people, and definitely each of us will find what you're looking for as soon as possible. Yeah, Hurricane is in Tampa. That's very sad. I supposed to go to Florida, and yeah, I'm here right now. You see, even here in California, in San Francisco, it has been so cold recently. Okay, guys, so let me tell hi to each of you. Check who else has joined us. Jack has joined us. Okay, Jack is here. Z Bangla, thank you so much. Oh, from India. Nice, nice. Welcome to our beautiful space where only happiness, kindness, love, and well-wishing atmosphere exists. So, guys, when I'm going to talk about different topics today and other days, I just want to tell you something. For those who don't know me, I'm not here to teach someone anything, right? I'm still, I think, quite young and not really experienced in some things, but I'm here to share with you many stories of billion, maybe or million at least, of people I used to see in my life. Because I'm a traveler, I used to travel so much. I saw so many different men and women. I was talking with them about life, about psychology, about marriage, about important things and values. So each story which I'll be sharing with you, that's why you're also welcome to share any stories with us, will be a real story of different people. Definitely, I will never name any name of these people. Some of the stories can be even mine stories, right? Or belong to my friends. Those people whom I used to know, male, female, different hair and eye color, different skin color, different values, different background, different social, material status, but the stories are real and they are here, and I'm here to share with you things which may help you to avoid common mistakes women and men do when they want to find a life partner. Even when your intentions are pure, I hope only this kind of guys are here online with us, still sometimes you will face some stories and problems to find your partner. But definitely trust me, when you're ready, the partner will appear in your life. Thank you guys, by the way, for answering my questions. Juan Antonio is telling me that I expect match guarantees to successfully match good men with good women from Ukraine for long-term relationships, marriage, and to turn the online marriage industry on its head. Only happy couples. I absolutely agree with you, and I think you've just pronounced the hymn of the match guarantee and our Ukraine dating TV channel, because this is our goal as well, to make as many people happy as possible and help people with pure intentions find a right partner in the right place, yeah, and make that industry which makes money on gullible and honest people, which is, I think, very unfair and bad. So let's help each other, guys. You're welcome to share your stories, and yeah, you can also maybe teach me something new. Anyway, guys, before proceeding to our main topic today, which I've prepared for you, I would like to remind you that our channel was created for you and only for you. So guys, do me a favor to help me out. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so YouTube will let you know each time when each of our girls goes live. And as you know, so far we have got 7 beautiful Ukrainian ladies who would love to help you with finding a right partner for each of you, because all of us are different. But I think the most important thing which unites us here today is the same goal, pure intention to find a pure partner for a long-term relationship, right? We do not talk here about manipulations. We're not judging here anyone. We do not blame each other's, right? And we're just here to learn from our own experiences and each of your experiences, what to do to make this world happier, right? And to make serious people meet each other's. That's why before proceeding to the main topic, which I'm going to pronounce shortly, I would like to dedicate a few minutes to a few important questions which we picked for you. Number one question is, what is a masculine man? Okay, in my opinion, a masculine man, and I think many Ukrainian beauties will agree with me, is the person who will always support his lady, no matter what. Support can be different. If you have ever read a book, Women Are from Venus, Men Are from Mars, maybe you will get to know some psychological differences in brain and way of thinking and emotions of women and men. And we women like talking about our problems. We women like talking in general. So if your woman talks, be happy that your woman talks. If your woman doesn't talk at all, guys, this is the red light for you. So means probably you've done something wrong. So let her better talk. And when your woman talks about her problems, it's not necessary that she wants you to give her the solution, because you guys always try to give a solution, right? And this is actually beautiful. When we need your help, we will definitely ask you for your help, but sometimes we just need to talk about our problems. So we don't need your real solution. Just we need you to listen to us. Sometimes just support us, hug us, okay, kiss us. That's it, what we need. So this is, I think, the way of a moral support for women. So for me, masculinity is different kinds of support from a man to a woman, and he has to feel it. He has to feel what she needs, and it's so difficult. If you don't feel what your woman really needs right now, always ask her, because I know we women are so emotional. We have a good intuition, and you guys, you have a beautiful brain. You all are gifted from the birthday with intellectual way of thinking, right? With the logical way of thinking. So if you don't understand what your woman wants and she feels upset, just ask her what does she want. And if still she doesn't talk, oh, my baby has come back. This is my kitty cat. Good morning, Bubbly. By the way, this is Bubbly. Hello. Tell hello to everyone. This is my beauty. We just got operation for her. That's why she looks funny. So yeah, if your woman doesn't tell you which kind of support she needs, just hug and kiss her. It's better than nothing. So another kind of support may be physical or even material if she needs something. I'm not talking about gold diggers and scammers. I'm talking about your woman. Maybe she needs you to help out with something, like she's busy at work or studying, and she asks you this time to cook for her or help her with cleaning. This is, I think, kind of physical support, right? And yeah, all other kinds of support which I've just mentioned, I think for me is the character of a grown man, mature man, masculine man. But this is only my opinion, and it can differ because all women are different. But what unites all Slavic women, that mostly we have the same mentality, culture, and values. So definitely, at least I think some of my piece of advice will match with the same expectations what other Ukrainian women want from her future partner, including a foreign man. Yeah. Okay. Another important question, number 2, is how important from 1 till 10 is that your man masculine, and why? As I think my understanding of masculinity, unlike probably some other women's understanding of masculinity, different. For me, a masculine man is not the man. I'm sorry, I wish I could stand up because I like making fun and, joking, but I cannot stand up right now. Is not the man only with muscles and six packs. For me, definitely beautiful physical look is just a plus, is just a bonus in a man. But definitely it doesn't mean for me that he is masculine. If the man looks, so to say, hot, attractive, but he is not mature at all, he is not serious, he's not honest, he is not pure, then definitely he's walk like this, I saw this kind of man, I'm sorry to make fun of them, who hardly walk, to show their body and expose themselves like they don't have anything else to offer to a woman. Then the physical appearance is definitely not masculinity for me. Masculinity for me is when men, I think, can protect me. Even when I'm wrong, he will not betray me, right? He will always protect me. For example, if there is a situation somewhere on the street or in a restaurant, right? And someone tries to offend me, for example, or being rude to me, anything can happen in life, right? And even if I didn't react in the right way, I know that no matter what I do, even if I'm wrong, my man will always support me. In front of me, he will help me out, he will support me, and he will not make me ashamed in front of other people, right? So he may tell me later at home, Maria, I think you were wrong. You did something not right. I think you could act in a different way, right? But in front of other people, if my man protects me in a nice way, I'm not talking about fighting faces of different people and so on. For me, I consider talk nowadays to be the most, the most important tool of solving any kind of problems, right? So definitely a man who is masculine for me is the one who will protect me, if necessary, even physically, if it's a less threatening situation. And masculinity is important for me, maybe if to talk from 1 till 10, for around 6-7%, because definitely I want to be with a strong man, but strong in the way that he is also safe for me. Because when I was working in different charitable foundations, guys, and I used to deal with kids who were growing in not stable morally, physically, and materially families, where they saw so much violence and they became orphans. I saw a lot of pain in those families. That's why kids became orphans, because some men in Ukrainian families, not only in Ukrainian families, after a lot of alcohol or because of some probably psychological problems from their past, from childhood, were beating their women. And any kind of physical abuse is definitely no, it's the red flag. And God forbid if man thinks that if he is masculine, he should act rude with his woman, right? So definitely masculinity can be in anything, but not when it goes about the relationship with your woman. So please, guys, if you ever see any kind of abuse, physical, moral, or any kind of abuse over our Ukrainian women, especially nowadays when so many of them had to leave their houses. And I'm happy that some of them have found beautiful hosts like Yulia and other girls who are the streamers on this channel. But definitely I've heard that some kind of violence over Ukrainian women's use and abuse also is going on. So please, guys, report these cases, and I'm sure your good karma and world will thank you for doing some kind of things for other people. I think this is also the part of masculinity. Okay, so I hope I've answered the second question as well, but I will come back to you soon, guys, to the comments, since I answer the third important question about masculinity, since I think many people have been asking this question, and this question was also important for Joy, our Magic Guarantee, and these channels honor to get to know more about from different kind of women like me and other beautiful Ukrainian streamers. So the last question I would like to discuss from the important questions mentioned above, can you give 3 examples of masculine behavior in a man? I may surprise you with my answer, but it's so cute when a big, strong, masculine man can be so kind and innocent. Like when I see a man helping a poor cat or dog on the street, or rescues him, uh, or especially helping, those who are in need, even those beggars, people who ask you for help. I'm talking about elder people. I'm talking about kids, those people who cannot support themselves right now, who cannot sponsor themselves right now. I'm not talking about young people who don't want to work and they come to you and ask you for money, or some scammers and so on. I'm talking about those who are really in need, elder people, maybe some special handling people who need just your physical help, right? Or anyone who comes to you and they definitely already, feel kind of ashamed and not comfortable, and they reach to the level that they have to ask you for any kind of help, moral, physical, material, and big masculine man is helping this kind of person or animal or any kind of human being, any kind of being in the world. I think this is one of the most beautiful expression of masculinity. This man is definitely masculine for me, because for me there is nothing more attractive in a man than purity, kindness, and love. And don't be scared to express your kind emotions, to be nice. I'm sure all healthy women, happy women, and women who are ready for a relationship, good women, so to say, they will appreciate when you show your beautiful emotions, when you are not scared to show yourself in front of her. You don't always have to look like Batman. Batman also needs some rest, right? Especially when he comes from work to his house, and he wants some tenderness, right? Some love. Talk about these kind of things with your women. If you need her to hug you, kiss you, because you've got a crazy day at work, because you've been fighting with the whole world and other competitors, right? Like a real fighter. And now you need some rest. Now you need some tenderness. A real woman will never make you feel ashamed of your true emotions. And I'm sure, because this is one of the examples, I think she always comes when she agrees with my words. And I think we are having really here good vibes and positive conversation. So if you think I'm doing something wrong or telling something wrong, you can always share with me, because I cannot be always right. But everything I'm talking with you is sincerely from my heart. And definitely you and other people who will be watching this video on YouTube can have different opinions. So many men, so many minds, right? But this is my personal opinion, and definitely I never want to harm anyone. So everything I tell to you is just sharing experiences to make everyone happier. Nothing bad, only pure intentions, okay? Thank you, guys. I see so many questions have come while I was answering 3 important questions. Okay, let me check your comments right now. Exactly, Juan Antonio, thank you. Men who beat women are not masculine. It's a masculine trait. Men should be stoic, self-control, and important for men. Okay, I agree with you absolutely, absolutely. Because we women need your protection. Please, we can be emotional, but you have to handle our emotions. If you're having a fight with a woman, my another piece of advice to you guys, if the scandal has already happened, for example, because it's life, things happen, better leave for a few minutes or longer, because each of us has different character, personality. Leave the room, leave even the house, go breathe fresh air, maybe meditate, maybe pray, or just leave, go relax, breathe in, breathe out, because when we're on emotions, we can do things. Even good people who control their emotions, we can do things which we will regret the rest of our life later, and which we will not be able to change, right? And another good tip for you guys, I would like you to really practice it. If any kind of conflict will ever appear in your life with your beautiful Ukrainian partner, when you are talking to each other emotionally, and so to say, the conflict has already happened, try as much as possible to look in her eyes, and tell her also to look in your eyes. You will find some kind of magic. Psychologists have discovered that when we look in each other's life, in each other's eyes, because eyes is the mirror of life, right, of soul, we cannot concentrate on negative thoughts, because very often when we think we're angry at our partner, we're actually not angry at our partner. We're angry at thoughts we're thinking about our partner. And if I was remembering this even in my life, in practice, every day, I want to make a scandal because I'm an emotional woman and it's not easy, definitely, to handle me. It's a blessing and also a hard job to satisfy me in life, definitely. I can just pray for my husband to be so patient with me. You will notice unbelievable things when you watch at each other's eyes, when you try to shout at each other's. You cannot continue quarreling for a long time, because really you look at each other's, you and your feelings awake inside, and you start feeling some emotions towards your partner, and you realize it was your brain, it were your thoughts, angry thoughts about your partner whom you were fighting. So you were not really angry or upset with your partner. You were angry and upset from thoughts you were thinking about him or her. So it sounds difficult in theory, but if you do it in practice, if God forbid any kind of conflict happens, because the best solution is definitely to avoid the conflict, right? The best help is the power of talk, right? Communication. You can communicate with a partner, but I'm still learning how to communicate and not to lead everything to the extreme stage, like shouting. I'm still learning how to do that, because guys, we all come from childhood, and very often we unconsciously repeat the behavior of someone from our childhood. No matter you were growing with your mother, father, or in a complete family, then you're definitely lucky. And still, even if you were growing with your grandmother, grandfather, even alone, sometimes this kind of things also happen. You may react like people who were with you in the most crucial and important time of your life. It's like from 1 till 5. From 1 till 5, at least, a kid whom we think doesn't really understand so much actually remembers and feels so much, and it stays in the memory of a kid forever. And sometimes when we start acting in a strange way, we become angry, emotional, try to stop at least for a moment and to look at yourself from a side and realize, hello, is it really my behavior? Or maybe someone was behaving like this, and I didn't see another example of another behavior, because our parents, they gave for us, and they did for us everything the best they could. If they didn't do something, means these poor guys didn't know by themselves, because I'm sure no one was teaching them either how to grow us and so on. They gave their life in the way their parents were giving them their life, their love, right? So our parents definitely, no matter we have more beautiful memories like me, or more painful memories like some people I used to meet in my life, definitely parents have given us what they had. So we have to forgive if we think they didn't give us something, because they didn't have this by themselves. Nowadays, thank God, psychology is so popular. There are so many life coaches. That's why I try always to spend all my time and money on self-improvement, because first of all, I want to help myself. And if I see that something works out, I try, guys, to share with other people, my friends, my relatives, and all people I meet in my life, because every meeting is a new beautiful experience and new lesson to learn from each other's, right? So everything I'm sharing with you, I'm taken from different ongoing courses, but paid courses, definitely, because I think real education and good knowledge come from mostly paid material. I'm not sharing with you material which you can just watch in some channels for free. Like, I'm happy that Joseph is doing this beautiful channel for free. It's a big exception, actually, because usually different speakers, even famous speakers, they give you just an idea, right, about different problems and solution of life problems, but definitely they all have quite pricey courses, and all motivators, speakers, psychologists definitely will charge you for a consultation or for training, for any kind of speech, because all meaningful knowledge usually is not free of charge. So definitely I'm sharing with you just the main general details, but if you want to know more, yeah, you can always start at least with reading the most famous books, even 5 languages of love, right? I think this is like Bible. It's the most simple way to understand at least the way people act, the way people feel, the way people love, and definitely start from something. I can always recommend you so many books, so many speakers, and there, if you are really interested, if your heart tells you that this information may be useful for you, definitely you can go and dig into that field and find a good speaker, good psychologist for yourself, with whom you feel comfortable, who really actually answers your problem in particular, because we're all humans. We mostly have similar problems, but different problems have different kinds of solution, right? It can be, for example, some of you may need psychologist who is consulting about family therapy, or sexologist, right? It's the same in Ukraine. I don't know about the Western culture. Some psychologists work with trauma in such a deep way, and it takes time, actually. And they are called psychologists consulting about psychosomatics, because usually when we're upset for a long time, years and years, yeah, it may become a big problem for our health. It can become an illness. Usually all cancer cases successfully treated with the help at least of 2 specialists minimum. It's oncologists and psychologists, right? So yeah, here, if you want some more details, because in our streams we have time only to touch each topic a little bit and uncover the main sense of the topic. But if you're interested in more deep information, you can always check by yourself in internet or ask me. Yes, actual personal. Okay, example stories. All right. All right. So, guys, I hope I have answered the questions already about masculinity. Okay, let me double check our comments. Okay, I'm back to you guys. Thank you for waiting. And then let me proceed again back to our topic, which we're supposed to talk about. We still have time. And before going to our next topic, please remember that you can always join me, Maria, live from Monday till Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And guys, I want you always to remember to subscribe at our Ukrainian dating.tv to see all our Ukrainian beauties like Diana, Zhanna, Yulia, Yelena, myself go live every day, so you will not miss any of our streams. We're doing this for you, and I hope you will appreciate this at least by putting like under my video and our girls' videos, because we really need your support. We're trying to make your life happier and our life happier. We're like mediators between women and men, because there is so much pain going around relationships. It's like the topic of all times. Yeah, women suffer also, guys. Not only you suffer. So we want to stop this suffering, or at least reduce it. So we will really appreciate if you cooperate with us and watch our YouTube videos, share your thoughts, and like us. And guys, I would like to answer some of your comments and dedicate some time to you. Okay, let me see. Okay, I can see a funny question. Actually, yeah. Okay. Hans is asking, what do you think of a woman who loves and speaks of drama a lot? Is that normal behavior according to your opinion? Uh, all of us are definitely different. Some women really loves drama more. Some women loves and speaks about drama less. Definitely, I'm an emotional woman, and we beautiful Ukrainian women are definitely nice, kind, but we're also human. We are also women, and we are quite emotional. So it's normal when your woman can be happy this moment, little bit sensitive another moment, sometimes upset. But if you see that it's happening every day and every few minutes, definitely I think that is not okay, because we're here to create healthy couples between two healthy people, right? Healthy emotionally, physically, because the partner appears in your life when you are ready, right? And you cannot make your life happy if you're not happy by yourself, if you're not happy alone. And if a woman was not happy alone, she was lonely before, and she didn't learn how to be interesting for herself, definitely it will be very problematic, almost not possible for her to be happy with any new man. And the same about a man. Sometimes a man thinks that only a woman can make his life happy or happier, right? Definitely, life shows a different story, that sometimes life wants to check a man, and the universe definitely wants a man first to feel confident and happy by himself, right? Like to have a good stable job, right? To stabilize his mind, his character, to be ready and grown up for relationship. Only then this kind of man, definitely a happy man, yeah, a ready to go man, successful man at work and life, can create a happy relationship with a happy woman. So, and this question also depends on how often your woman is emotional and how much emotional she can be. If it's like hysteria, then definitely I think she should talk to a psychologist and find out why is her behavior so changeable and moody? Because many things also influence on us women. We're really emotional, but in life everything is good in balance, right? Too much is never good in any way, right? So you need to consider that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Jack, thank you for your question. How common is mental or physical abuse in Ukraine before this damn war? Honestly speaking, guys, like 7 years ago, before I moved abroad, I was working in a charitable foundation. We were mostly helping, as I've told, orphans and families with alcoholics, with family abuse, and materially not stable families. And definitely before, the physical abuse and mental abuse was too big and too often, and I think it's a big problem in all the world, and I faced it not only in Ukraine, I faced it in many other countries. But with time, when psychology has become popular, and when finally women understood that being a victim is not normal, is not okay, because some women, they have been living as victims so long that they thought that this is normal. Can you imagine? Or some women thought that love with beating and jealousy sins and all this kind of emotional crazy stuff is normal because maybe their families were living this way, and this women didn't know what is okay, what is not okay. But every year, when psychology becomes more like popular, and when this topic finally was brought on TV, and people started talking about this topic, since the Soviet Union was destroyed, because before it was not even hearable or visible between people on TV. It was not this information was hidden, right? At least nowadays, thank God, our women watch at good examples in the USA, in Western Europe, where women also have rights, and it kind of helped our women to realize what is okay, what is not okay. So each of us, you guys, us women, have to understand what is balance and which behavior is fine, which is just conflict can happen, and you may just discuss it, and it's okay because things happen. We don't always have to agree with each other. So you can say your woman, maybe she is not right. That's okay. There is a way to talk. There is a way to deal with the problem. But when a man, for example, starts physical violence, which we know what is that, right? Any kind of physical violence, like pushing, even taking her hand or anything strong, and she is sensitive, she can have bruises, right? Or God forbid, beating her. Definitely, this is a disaster. This is not okay, and this must be stopped. And any kind of relationship should not exist which has this kind of thing. But our women also don't know, and not only our women in the world sometimes don't know what other kinds of abuse exist, because there is also mental abuse. Thank you for mentioning this, Jack. For example, when you want to talk to your partner, and your partner ignores you all the time, doesn't talk to you, this is mental abuse. So you have a problem in your relationship, right? You want to discuss it, no matter you're a woman or a man, and your partner doesn't want to discuss it, doesn't want to solve anything, doesn't want to stop this relationship even, and just continues manipulating with you. This is also mental abuse. And just nowadays, since like 3 years ago, other kinds of mental abuse were finally like published in newspapers and magazine stuff. So women started understanding what is okay and what is not okay. And I'm happy that nowadays more and more of different TV shows appear where people try to talk at least about all these kind of problems, because before no one was even talking about these problems. And definitely after war, I think physical abuse has grown. So as I've told you, please always make sure Ukrainian women, Ukrainian families, kids who had to leave their houses are safe. If you see any kind of misbehavior, or if you see someone taking advantage of them, a host or someone, please, I'm sure you as masculine men will help our beautiful Ukrainian people, especially in this difficult moment. Thank you guys, you're so active. There are so many questions. I apologize when I don't see all the questions, because sometimes there are so many of them. I will definitely read all of your questions, and if something important was not answered today, I promise you that I will try my best to talk about these questions. If not today, later, then bring them up on our next streams, because as you remember, I go live, guys, every day from Monday till Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. So join Maria live, and you will get to know a lot of new information, or I will remind you all the information which I have been sharing with you before, including Match Guarantee channel, because I noticed times are changing, but problems stay the same. And guys, as I told you, we're all live every day. Subscribe at ukrainedating.tv, especially if you want to check our beautiful other streamers, Yulia, Jana, Diana, who are here for you to help you and make this world much better. Okay, guys. Before telling a few more words about the topic which I wanted to share with you today, and you've been so active, and we've been talking so much about other important things, which actually makes me happy. Okay, I would like to remind you that our channel was created only for you guys. So do me a favor, help me out, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit bell icon so YouTube will let you know each time every of our beautiful Ukrainian ladies goes on live. Okay, let's double check the new comments, and then I will finally proceed to our topic. Привет, Matt. Wow, that's pleasant when you guys try to study some Ukrainian and Russian language. That's a good start, definitely, because when you understand our culture, at least some of our language stuff, you understand our soul better, you understand our mentality better, and it makes our communication between Ukrainian women and foreign men much easier. Let me see. Oh, Matt, thank you for a question. Interesting. Why does a Ukrainian woman cheat on her husband in Ukraine? What makes a woman want and do such? In front of her child, a game of all Ukrainian women. Oh my God, Matt, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't really meet this kind of women, but definitely I heard from gentlemen who are my friends, or who wanted to talk about psychology, and we were sharing our thoughts and thinking how to help each others, right? So I can tell you one thing, which I think will make all of you guys more relaxed and happier. In our culture and mentality, usually in a normal healthy situation, Ukrainian women are not tend to cheat. You know why? Because we're not very open-minded. Remember that we still come from a background with family values and Soviet Union stuff, and the majority of women and even men from Ukraine and other Slavic countries come from strict families. And it has also pluses and minuses, right? The most important, how strict your parents were with you. Like, my parents were strict with me, but thank God, not so much strict. So I didn't have to do something against them, right? They knew that I will do what I think is okay for me to do, and I will not do what is ugly for me to do, in order not to harm myself, not to make my parents ashamed. So in general, the good news is that Ukrainian women in a normal situation, in a normal life, healthy, typical Ukrainian woman. I'm not talking about thousands, but a normal, typical Ukrainian woman does not cheat on her man. Okay, if she really did it, something really strange should have happened to her, or there was maybe she has some real problems with him. In a normal situation, she would never do this. Maybe she wanted to, if you know this kind of woman, maybe she wanted to revenge on her man. Maybe she got to know that he cheated on her, because our women are very tender women. They are mostly pure women, and they know how to love. But also we have some rules, we have some standards, and definitely a healthy woman who respects and loves herself, even if she got to know that, for example, her man cheated on her, she will not go, a normal Ukrainian woman, I'm talking about healthy Ukrainian woman, right? She will not go and cheat on him, because she knows that it will not help, number one. Number two, she will hurt herself, first of all, right? And definitely she would never do this. Maybe she was like-minded, not serious, if you already know the case and you're talking about specific case. The reasons can be different, but it's not a typical reasons and typical situations happening between Ukrainian women and their husbands, no matter husband is a foreigner or Ukrainian. So this is a good news for you. Our women are with all the beautiful values. So definitely, if she did it, that's not your woman, and you don't want to be with this kind of woman. We need serious women for serious men. We need men with pure intentions coming from abroad to marry beautiful Ukrainian wives with also pure intentions and make each other's life happier. But for that, you both have to be happy. So when two happy people come to the happy marriage, you become only happier, right? All right. Okay. So, let me double check other questions, guys. Guys, if I understand right, would you like me to stay 1 hour longer with you or not? Am I understanding you right or not? Because sometimes I talk about things which I think you already know, so I don't want to bother you with the same information. But sometimes I see that I need to share more details with you. What I think you already know, maybe some of you face it the first time, right? And definitely we are here for a big reason. And the stars have made this meeting to happen for some beautiful big reason, to help each other. So okay, if you want me to stay one hour longer, then let's stay 1 hour longer, so I will have more time to answer your questions. William, thank you so much. I'm beautiful. Thank you. It's so pleasant. By the way, there is nothing more pleasant for any woman to hear than at least 2 words. Darling, you're so beautiful. And darling, I love you. Even for those women for whom the words of affirmation is not the first language of love. As you remember from one of Joy's favorite book, 5 Languages of Love, yeah? Which kind of languages of love exist? And you can share with me which language of love do you think you have, because it's important. But my little tip for you, I think I'm not opening in America right now. Definitely every woman wants to hear that she's loved and she's beautiful. So thank you one more time. Oh, Mr. N. Mysterious Mr. and Maria, let's stay 1 hour more. Okay, thank you so much. My pleasure, guys, my pleasure. If I'm helpful here for you, it's always my pleasure to share as much experiences with you as possible. By the way, guys, if you have a camera and you've got 10 minutes to talk about something important and you would like to share with us your stories, it can be a happy story, it can be not a very pleasant story, a story about your own search of a beautiful Ukrainian lady. Definitely, no one will ever judge you in this beautiful space. We're here to create love, understanding, and support each others. We are very well-wishing environment. So always, if you want to share something with me, maybe teach me something and help me out also, because I'm trying to improve myself and my relationship, which is also not ideal, and there are so many things to learn. You're always welcome to join us, and you can video chat with us for 10 minutes, but only make sure you have your camera on, okay? Okay, let me see a few more questions of you guys, and then finally proceed to my topic. My God, I didn't expect so many questions. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Oh, I hope Alan is not in Tampa right now, guys. God bless Tampa as well. We're all with you. Okay, what? Main topic. Okay, thank you. If what confirms and improves, I will do that. Because I can talk forever. So you sometimes have to ask me and you can guide me. I'm just a woman. All right, guys. The main topic, what I wanted to discuss with you today, actually was how to act on the first date with the beautiful Ukrainian lady and understand if you're compatible as soon as possible. Actually, this was the main topic. And I may have told about this before on streams with the match guarantee when I used to be the part of Joy's team on that channel. And some of the things may be new because I always expand my knowledge. I don't want ever to talk about the same, and I always want to be new and better and share with you as much information as possible. And information which I'm sharing with you are mostly either experiences of real people of different age categories, different nationalities and statuses, or some knowledge which sometimes I'll be bringing in between is the knowledge which I was getting from paid trainings on psychology, on self-improvement with top speakers of the world, famous people, not only in Ukraine, but also famous American and world popular people who motivate us all around the world, right? Some of the knowledge can be taken from personal consultations, because if you are trying to find a good psychologist, make sure she or he has good reviews. Definitely she or he should have a diploma, but it doesn't mean everything, right? You should hear from your close people any good reviews, or from the majority of people that person that person really he has helped many people, and you will not face any unpleasant stories like you went to a psychologist and he or she didn't help you or even made you feeling worse, right? Because a psychologist should at least leave you with the feeling that he didn't harm you, right? But the good psychologist definitely will help you to help yourself. The psychologist will not solve your problem. Even God or universe cannot solve our problems, right? But good professional psychologist, number one, will ask you right questions, and you will give the right answers to yourself for all those questions, because We all have different stories. We all have different paths, destiny, life, and everything is in our hands. Like they say, 50%, so 70% is in your hands, and the rest remaining is up to life, right? But definitely your soul only knows what you need, and no one can help you. Only your soul can help you. And to know what your soul wants, you have to listen to it. So with the help of a good psychologist, you will answer a right question, for yourself, not for him, for her, but for yourself. And make sure your psychologist also does a revision with his or her own psychologist, because self-improvement in this field is very important. A psychologist who has problems, him or herself, cannot really help you, right? Okay. Juan Antonio, I think Ukrainian women cheat for some of the same reasons. All women cheat. Okay, her man is lacking in some ways. Yeah, definitely. This story is very, how to say, very doubtful story, because we don't know all the details, all the information, because I'm talking every time, and I think the other streamers, they are different girls, by the way, but I'm sure they are talking like I talk as well about the typical Ukrainian women, right? The typical stories, normal stories, typical situations for us, which occur with Ukrainian women. But definitely, every time things can happen, and people are different. We don't know what are the values of each and every single man and a woman. Yeah, sometimes. What is their background, what is their childhood, past. Definitely people who cheat or behave in an aggressive way, or they are always offended and something negative is going on with them, definitely they have trauma themselves, and they are like kids suffering deep inside, but they cannot tell you probably, and they try to harm you. So don't be upset with those people. They need help itself, but of course also don't let them abuse you. Okay. Matt. Mr. N is answering Matt for this very interesting question. That from my experience with Ukrainian community, are extremely rare for Ukrainian women cheating her husband. Yeah, this is what I actually told. Yeah, we're talking about like typical examples, but things happen definitely, you know. Not everyone is really educated in Ukraine, in other countries. Not everyone wants to grow and develop themselves to become better. Not everyone is really serious creating a relationship. So I'm happy that in this environment, judging from all the guys in the chat with me and with other beautiful streamers like Diana, Yulia, Jana, Elena, Vita is coming back to us as well. I think you will notice that women are all different, but what unites us in this chat is that all of us are serious here. Yes, we're serious people with values, with self-respect, both women and men. So we're here to create a beautiful relationship. And if a man or woman just watches at the body of another person and just goes for physical attraction and goes for one night stand, or this process happens very fast, then I don't think these guys and women are really serious. That's why I don't see them here in our chat, right? Ukrainian women are conservative mostly, okay, no matter on age and background. Mostly they are all conservative, except some examples which you will find everywhere in the world. I'm coming to you, info seeker, comment 007. I like it. So you don't have to worry about honesty of Ukrainian women. Usually we respect ourselves. We have values, so we are conservative about this. So a good woman will definitely not jump into your bed or will not go to your place even the first few days, definitely, or maybe even longer. And if you're serious, man, please wait for that. I'm not talking about manipulations with money, time. I think serious man will realize that the woman is serious, and you just watch each other's behavior and talk about right topics. And I will tell you what to talk about when we finally go to our topic of today. Okay, thank you, Info Seeker, for waiting for me. I think the manners and dress is most important on the first date. What should you not talk about on the first date? Me, I like paranormal science and okay, UFOs, but I also like to dance and learn from movies. All right, I think you're absolutely right, dear InfoSeeker 007, that mostly when we meet each other the first time, we forget about what Maria was talking about on her streams, or Vita, Diana, any one of us, because it's about attraction, right? It's about emotions. We cannot feel with thoughts. So definitely our brain sometimes turns off, especially if we have this physical attraction from the first date, especially for men when they see beautiful women with this kind of funny face, which is actually cute. We don't tell you, but we laugh at you sometimes, but we like when you like us. It's pleasant for any nice normal woman. And for those people who already experienced in dating and who really want to find their partner as soon as possible without with less time spending, less pain and disappointment. Actually, it's a part of my topic for today. Thank you, guys. Is to start asking important questions on the first date. I'm not telling that you must sit like on an interview with your partner and be serious and turn off your feelings and turn on your brain. Definitely not, because physical attraction is also important, and your body can tell you also if this person may be potential partner for you or not. But please do not follow your body and run and run. Make everything happening fast. Do not rush with the relationship before you get to know the person. But it's a good sign when your body felt attraction to your partner, and it's both for women and men, because even some psychologists were sharing with us information that sometimes women who usually react less, less on physical attraction than men, because for the majority of women, on my opinion, the physical, like the look of the man is not important. But for men, I noticed for any kind of man, together with other things, the look of their lady is important, and it's actually normal. It's created by nature. I understand why. I was studying that, why investigating. So definitely, if you see each other's and you with your lady use the right body language, you show her your beautiful manners, you're tidy, you're dressed up, that's a big plus, definitely, because anyway, we make our first judgment of a person from at least 10 seconds. And it's mostly from the appearance, for both for men and women, yeah, and from the body expression, body language. Because you may talk so beautiful, but if your body language is negative, if your face is negative, definitely partner will not understand you right, yeah. So definitely you have to be tidy, and woman will try to dress up for you in the best way. And we have no problems in Ukraine with dressing up and looking beautiful. I think every girl since childhood has PhD in makeup and dressing up, and this is beautiful about our women. This is what I'm proud of us. Even here in San Francisco, I can recognize who is Ukrainian and who is from somewhere else, right? Like without offenses, which is just all different values. But I like that Ukrainian women try to look beautiful even when they go and throw the rubbish. Sometimes I also do it in heels and dress, and my husband laughs at it, but he also thinks it's cute. So to finish the answer for the previous question, definitely the look of each other's and physical attraction is important on the first date. But guys, because you're here experienced, right? And if you saw my previous streams with the match guarantee, you should know the sooner you start asking each other's right questions, there are almost the same questions for both for women and men, important questions to realize if you're compatible, the sooner you will understand, should you go for one more date with this woman or man, or for few more dates, or maybe there is no point to waste your time. Though definitely before making any conclusion, you have to get to know person better and don't ever offend the person. Even if you don't like her or him, there is always a way to say goodbye in a beautiful way, right? And I will try to give you some tips, because now we have more time, about how really actually to act on the first dates with Ukrainian women to save your time, right? Okay, Juan Antonio was asking me something. Let me see. Okay, Juan Antonio, one moment, please. Okay, Jacob is asking something. I will come back to Juan. What can men do to make Ukraine women keep same values they had in Ukraine and not get influenced by Western culture? Okay, guys, I think you men cannot do that much about this, because it mostly depends on a woman. If a woman has this deep culture of being a Slavic woman, this deep Ukrainian roots and values and character, then definitely, even when she comes abroad, she might be influenced somehow by other foreign women, Western women. Her style may change a little bit, or the way of thinking may become more open-minded. Maybe she will learn more, because women here abroad mostly are very educated, career-oriented. That may influence on her somehow, but only if she wants it, and if she has this Ukrainian soul and character deep in herself, that will never change. That will never change. I'm in the USA now. I was in Canada before, and before Canada, I was in Latin America. I was watching at women, how they were dressed and behave, and I saw beautiful things to learn from them, for us, Ukrainian women. And I saw things which I think we should, Ukrainian women, keep in mind as things not to do. Definitely. Like, I try to learn from mistakes of other people. I do my own mistakes, but if it's possible, I try to learn from other people's mistakes. So what I've noticed, even though I was investigating culture, beauty, problems, and happiness in different cultures, values, countries, I didn't change that much. I still have my dresses. I wear pants, very, very rare, sorry, or sneakers. For me, only when I go for a walk, especially now when I live on the hill in San Francisco, and it's not possible to wear heels. Other way, I would go all the way to the ocean. Yeah, I didn't really change a lot. And women whom I know, my elder sister, my friends who were always this real Ukrainian, who loved dressing up, makeup, and everything before, even after war, with problems, material, physical, moral problems, right? Because all of us have been suffering, definitely influenced by war, by moving abroad. We didn't really change that much. But I noticed that some Ukrainian women, even before war, before they had to move abroad, already had very strong personality and character. And it's something personal. It depends on each person, each woman separately, right? So nowadays in Ukraine, women really watch at foreign culture. They try to copy something from Western women. And sometimes it's good things, like they try to protect our rights, to secure ourselves from any kind of abuse, right? Physical, emotional, and this masculinity, wrong masculinity, not the one we've been talking about. But yeah, sometimes our women also try to be more sporty. This is the fashion nowadays. I study fashion, and feminism has influence on fashion a lot. Nowadays, if you're just dressed in a romantic style, it's considered to be not fashionable. So from one side, we have to follow fashion, right? But if your woman had this strong values before, about her look, about what to do, what not to do, then she will not really change abroad. Don't worry about that. Okay? But you always have to talk to her and maybe discuss, darling, wow, I love so much when you wear this dress. Wow, you look so hot in these shoes, right? So hopefully less women will be wearing these sneakers and pants and sporty stuff on a daily basis. I also like observing beauty from both women and men. Thank you so much. What are other questions? Okay. But what? Maria, I think the main issue with Westernization is due to making friends with Western women. The bad ones will use manipulation tactics to try to get her to change. Yeah, I think you definitely, you all guys and you at what are definitely right. Every one of you has at least piece of truth in your words. And what I can tell you from my own experience and opinion, the experience from myself in my life, and at least life experiences of women I know, my relatives, my friends. One more time. Women who have very strong values, family values, a woman who knows who she is. She values herself so much. She loves herself so much. No matter what happens, she will not do something ugly to herself and to her partner or any loved one. If it also depends on every case in a different way. Like all of us are different, especially nowadays. I noticed each year, each 10 years, each 100 years, psychological problems in society are growing more and more, and especially nowadays after this absolutely not smart war, not necessary war has happened. Definitely more women with psychological disorders have appeared, and men, and we can just pray for them, and all of us need support and help. So psychologists are there, and motivators, and good positive information. But no matter how big the problems are, no matter where we are, no matter what happened to us, a real woman who really loves herself, she loves her body, she knows what's good for her, she knows what she wants, she knows what's ugly for her, she knows what she will never do under any circumstances. She will not be really influenced too much by Western women. I will tell you even a different story. But what? Sometimes I'm risking my life for you guys. I do risk. You know how? I'm a woman who likes going out a lot. Before it was quite often because I like it, communicating with people. I love listening to jazz, blues, and live music. So I used to go out a lot, mostly live music places, restaurants, bars, some exhibitions, any kind of events where I can talk to nice people. And every time I was going somewhere, sometimes people were talking to me first, mostly. But usually I never had this problem of, even if I go alone, usually people were talking to me. And different kind of people, different kind of men, different kind of women with different kind of stories. And guys, when Western women were talking to me, and asking why do we women in Ukraine like dressing up so much and doing makeup, and they were trying to understand our culture. I was sharing with them our stories, our culture. I was also sharing with them problems in Ukraine, problems of our Ukrainian women, and also good things which help us in life, why our life is also much happier and sometimes easier than life of Western women, because Western women work so much. They wanted this, right? They wanted to be the same, equal like men. And I think some of them even started suffering from what they wanted, right? They got so much freedom, and they are treated so equally nowadays that some of them, I think, they are really tired of that pressure which is on them. And I feel pity for that, because in Ukraine, women usually do work for hobby. and they don't do work just for money, to get money, right? Here women are put in conditions in the West where they sometimes are the only family, the only heads of the family and the breadwinners, and that's a very difficult task for a woman. I don't feel jealous of this kind of women, because from one side I admire these women. They work so hard in the West, they study so hard, but from another side, it was not created by nature from the beginning. Like, you want to acknowledge it or not, I think you will agree with me here, guys. Woman was created from the beginning by God, by universe, whatever you feel like, from happiness and for happiness, from love and for love. And your prior role was to be a happy woman, inspire your future husband, take care of kids, house, and so on. Nowadays, we're switching the roles. We do many roles. And it's difficult for women nowadays if they work so hard and they prioritize career. It's so difficult for them to have at least some time for themselves, and still they have to take care of you guys, of kids. So when I talk to Western women, I try to show them that we have some pluses in Ukraine also, while being so feminine. Yes, we're not mostly career-oriented women in Ukraine, though we do everything actually. We study, we work, we cook, we make everyone happy at home, we create atmosphere, take care of kids. It's so difficult. But our priority is family, and we remember that first of all, I'm not a wife. First of all, I'm not a mother, for example. I'm not talking about myself, but us in general. First of all, I'm not a worker. First of all, I'm a woman. And I think these tips, what I was sharing with Western women, have influenced on them a lot, or at least a little bit. And later, when I was meeting the same Western women and some of them became my friends, guys, I didn't see them anymore in sneakers. I didn't see them anymore like before in pants and baggy shirts or t-shirts. I see the influence from our women on Western women. I think there is a lot for us to teach each others and to improve each others and combine, complete each others, accompany each others. Ukrainian women can learn from Western women how to be concentrated not only on yourself and hobby, but also be educated and be smart in this society and make career if you want to, right? And definitely Western women, vice versa, I hope, learning from us how to be more feminine and flexible and mild. And when you're flexible, mild, and feminine, definitely it's easier for you foreign guys to act with this kind of woman. That's why we're here talking about these topics, because for harmonious relationship, only one can be a leader in the family, right? So someone has to be a little bit more submissive, and then you decide, guys, it's a woman or a man. If you're here on this website, I'm sure that you want a woman who will listen to you, who will inspire you, right? Who will not fight with you about different topics. So obviously, who will not try to be stronger than you, right? At work, at home. If you're here, definitely be prepared that you will be the main decision maker in the family. She will do her part, but you will be the main decision maker, right? But then be very strong. Thank you. There are some other comments coming up. I think, guys, even 2 hours is not enough for us, but no, only 2 hours today. Okay, info seeker. I'm of old school. Okay, actually, me too. I'm not that old myself, but I think I'm an old school, same like you guys. You're so beautiful. You're beautiful people. I'm so happy to be with you guys, really. I love when a lady wears Russian red. Okay, lipstick and of course high heels and short dresses, elegant short dresses, not mini skirts. That's because I'm a leg man. Get a disco era. I absolutely agree with you. Guys, do you agree with InfoSeeker? How do you prefer potential wife to be dressed up for you and in general. I think you all agree with the info seeker, right? I absolutely agree. I love observing beauty in everything in the world. Beauty is something beautiful to watch, right? Juan Antonio, the problem is many Western women learn these lessons too late. They, shared many beds. God, men don't want them now. I understand what you're talking about, guys. That's a very difficult and hard topic. I agree with you. That's why I don't want to sound like your grandmom, and I hope I don't look like your grandmom. But whether you believe it or not, I'm quite conservative. I like going out. I used to go out and meet people as friends, but I always had this rule, and I was so lucky that mostly all women and men I met in my life, friends with whom we mostly became friends, and even my husband, who is absolutely different nationality. We have differences in age, in mentality, in everything, in character, which actually helps us even. The only one thing was uniting us. We all were quite conservative and old school. I believe, and I will always believe until I'm alive, in one thing. Yeah, I change, things change. I try to improve myself. Sometimes I watch at some situations in a different way, in better way, more open-minded. But one thing will definitely will stay with me always. I believe that it's nice if women and men really respect themselves, love themselves in the way that they are even ready to wait with the with that moment. I think you understand which moment I'm talking about. When you don't have a partner, right? When you don't have a right partner. If you are ready to wait as a woman and a man and stay without physical connection, without intimacy, long time, I think this is something you can be proud of yourself, and definitely your future partner will be proud of that. You know that we attract mostly people with the same energy and very similar values. And if you are pure man, you will definitely attract a pure woman. If you're ready to wait long time, I know for men it's more difficult than for women, though women also can be different, definitely. I'm talking about Ukrainian women and foreign men, right? If you are ready, guys, to wait long time without physical intimacy stuff until you find the right one, I'm sure the universe will reward you. I really don't want to sound like a granny, but this is what I learned. And the same rule appears for women. Come on, we were created to be pure, right? Like lotus flower. That's why they have this beautiful lotus flower as a symbol of purity in Indian culture, right? Woman was created like lotus. Her body should be pure, her soul, her thoughts, her speech. It's in ideal way, right? But definitely, I think every man is dreaming about meeting a pure woman with less of unpleasant experiences, so she will be less angry with the new man coming into her life, because I don't understand people who open up so fast for intimacy. This is how to make your soul naked, right? So fast. Sometimes people even don't ask each other's names, and for me, it's something barbarian. I'm talking about me personally. People are different. I'm not judging anyone, same like you guys. But if we're talking here seriously, we're talking here seriously, right? We have collected here not just to smile to each other and giggle and talk about nothing. We're talking about serious things, topics. And this is my own rule of life. I notice women and men who respect their body, they do not go out with everyone. They wait until the right person appears. They usually are very successful in life. They have less past unpleasant experiences, and they do not bring all this baggage into the new relationship. which is so common nowadays. So I agree about purity topic. Okay, Tony, I've just seen your question. Hello, by the way, I remember you from the last stream. Welcome back, thank you. I just want someone that I don't have to put on a mask to be someone else. I want someone I can laugh with. Many ladies here, not my friends though, are too competitive. They always want to brag. Yeah, I agree with you, absolutely. What's good about Ukrainian women? The majority of Ukrainian women, again, we're talking about the majority always, not about everyone. We usually are very bubbly. My cat's name, by the way, is Bubbly. So yeah, we like giggling, we like laughing together with our partner, and I think a good sense of humor can help in any kind of conflict, and it really something what can save nowadays our men and women from all this negativity going on in the world and especially in Ukraine. So what to do in a relationship without a sense of humor. Even sometimes I start shouting at my husband and then I forget why I was shouting. And then, or if he is very emotional, I noticed when I become emotional, it becomes a bomb. So we cannot fight aggression with aggression or emotions with emotions. I noticed when someone of us is emotional and another one just creates a joke or reacts not in a normal way, instead of anger and emotions and feeling offended or any kind of manipulation, we start laughing and watching at us from the side. It really reduces the whole drama of the story, and then come on, there is nothing else to fight about. Oh. Yeah, Bubbly. Bubbly is my cat. Yeah, it's my cat's name. I like bubbly women as well. Oh, Mr. N, mysterious Mr. N has come back. I agree with you, Maria. High quality women live with their positive care values and not slip around. Oh, thank you. Because I thought you would watch this video and say, okay, goodbye, Maria. Like you're teaching us how to live here and talking like an old lady. Like, oh, no, guys, I'm just sharing with you what works out for me and for close people and happy and successful people I know and I used to know. And successful people I know, I mean, successful in everything, relationship, work, there are not so many of them. But those people who are really successful and happy, and I can take example from, really they have many rules and standards in their life. And I will talk to you on one of our new streams in future, in 1 week. I already prepared some new topics for you, and I will be checking your questions as well, okay? To make sure that if I didn't cover today your questions, because there are so many of them, more than I expected, that definitely I will have to reread them again, even after our stream, and I'll try to cover them the next stream. Tomorrow, I'll be 9 p.m. Eastern time. So I'll be happy to see you. Today is an exception that I've come earlier. And I thank Diana and Joy for helping me and supporting me in this first stream, solo stream. And guys, I'm also happy that you are just interacting me, you're talking to me, and I hope you appreciate everything we do for you. If you like my video and you want to support me as well, because I've been so nervous in the beginning, but now I'm so relaxed and happy with you, please put some likes under my video. And please remember, subscribe at ukrainiandating.tv to see our Ukrainian beauties like Zhana, Diana, Yelena, Vita, Yulia, and myself going live every day. We do all this only for you. Okay. So let me double check other questions which are coming up. Maria, I like my ladies with dresses below the knee. Okay. Conservative, Republican. Okay. And a Christian lady with an open mind, go to church with me. with an open mind, go to church with me. Oh, Stephen. Okay, Stephen, welcome, Stephen, to our beautiful atmosphere of love and good vibes. I billion% agree with you. I've been studying fashion recently, and I want to share with you also one trick, guys. Uh, don't always buy the look of the lady or just short dress and so on. A real elegant lady, serious lady, may wear long dress on the first date with you, or even on the first few dates with you, and please give her a chance to see you again in future and future and future, because serious women, they don't show everything at the first date. Serious woman loves herself. She knows what she wants, and she will also not want to see you if you came there only just for her look, and if you just were expecting to see her in a short dress. I'm sure that a serious man will appreciate even a lady in a long dress, and actually it's considered to be very elegant. As you notice, all royal families and wives of diplomats, presidents, deputies usually wear dark colors and elegant styles, and quite longer dresses. They don't show everything. And at the same time, definitely, if you fall in love with your woman, you will see her different, and she will wear for you short dresses in future dates, right? But do not just be like, uh, judgmental if you see her wearing a simple dress on the first date, because look is not everything, right? Maybe she is preparing something for you in future, a surprise. She will look for you less conservative, but more open, more hot, when she gets to know you better and when she trusts you, right? So this is also a little tip. If woman dresses up while showing all her body to everyone, to you and everyone, I think not only in an Arabic culture, where I actually spent 5 years of my life because I was living there, studying, working before, but also in a in a typical Western culture, I don't think men will react seriously on a woman in wearing only short stuff and showing everything all together. Yes, she can show one part of her body, definitely, if she's serious and she wants a serious man. Her intentions are serious, but definitely if she is dressing up in a vulgar way, if her makeup is too vulgar, if she's behaving in a vulgar way, I definitely don't think this woman is searching uh, for a husband, and I don't think a man who goes out with her is searching for a wife either. Let's be honest. I saw this kinds of people, men and women, doing mistakes and then blaming each other. Come on, guys, you were not serious from the beginning. But it's so difficult to acknowledge our own mistakes, for me as well. Only later, when I'm mad at someone, I realize actually the problem maybe isn't me. Maybe why does it make me mad, right? Like maybe I'm doing also something wrong, right? So always when you're mad at someone, try to ask yourself, what did you do from your side, right and wrong? And I think it will help you to forgive a person earlier and faster, and we will not bring all our past and negative experiences and painful emotions into new relationships in order not to destroy them. Okay, what? So you won't be streaming again at this time in the future, Maria? Oh, thank you for this question. As I've told you, my normal stream is always at 9 p.m. Eastern time, so you can always join Maria live from Monday till Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern time, which is my timing. But we have 7 more ladies, and actually new ladies will be coming soon who will stream in different timings for you guys. Beautiful Yelena, Jana, Diana, Anya, Yulia. I know you all know them very well, and we will surprise you with more ladies. I think Vita is coming back on the stage as well. So definitely We will make sure that different girls stream for you in different times, which are suitable for as many people as possible, because we all know that I'm now in the Pacific time, you're in Eastern time, and we want to satisfy every single taste. We want men from Western cultures, Eastern cultures, Middle Eastern, Asian cultures, Slavic cultures. Every man had an opportunity to chat online with the beautiful Ukrainian women. So we are still practicing what timings will be the best for you, but definitely every day you will meet one of us. Okay, InfoSeeker is active again. Nice. The downfall of the American family values was done by a lady attorney. See a great movie, true story. Oh my God, I've got goosebumps. Called On the Basis of Sex. RGB. Okay, I knowingly started this downfall. She fought for equality. Okay, in women. Thank you very much for sharing this information with me. I love watching true stories. I love watching not just beautiful and interesting movies, like comedies, romantic movies or romantic comedies. I like watching also dramas and all stories based on truth. I think it helps us not only to kill time and spend it in a relaxed and happy way, but also to learn something. So thank you. I will definitely watch it. And guys, soon we will be finishing our stream with you. But before that, I still want to remind you that remember that our channel is created for you guys. So do me a favor, please help me out. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so YouTube will let you know each time each of us beautiful Ukrainian ladies goes online. So both of us will have a lot of stuff to chat, to discover, and help each other, because every story you're sharing, every thought comes to my mind, I believe happens for a reason. I don't believe anything in this life happens for no reason. And at least if each of us leaves this stream with at least one good or useful thought, it means my life hasn't passed for no reason today. At least it will make me feeling that I did something good for you and you did something good for me, because each of your stories and comment also influences on me, on my life, and I think helps other guys to make this path of searching for a beautiful Ukrainian wife as smooth and short as possible. Let's see a few more other questions. Maria, have a good day, Maria. Thank you so much, Stephen. Yeah, I know you're all guys busy, so those who have some work, I really appreciate that you dedicated this time to me, to us, to our self-improvement all together in this beautiful atmosphere of kindness where no one will ever judge you, and everyone has only pure, true intentions to help each other, to share stories, and help each other avoiding some mistakes in future. Yeah. Okay. Mr. N, Maria, the guys will appreciate if you at least once a week do your live stream at this time, as some of them live in Europe. Oh, thank you. I will keep it in my mind. I will keep it in my mind. It's quite early here for me, but I will think about this and discuss with my team if it's possible. Anyway, there are other girls also trying their best for you. So yeah, I'm sure you will not stay alone here. We're all here to help. Okay, Tony, I just want someone that I don't have to put on a mask to be someone else. Yeah, I think I've already read this comment. I agree with you absolutely. That's why I don't like when women try to act on the first few dates, and especially those fake dates, you know, guys, which some of us probably faced already. Why I like Match Guarantee? Because I was their customer as well, not only a part of their team. And honestly speaking, comparing with other agencies, which I was a customer of. Before I met Joy and I joined their channel, I got to know about their marriage agency, good reviews of billions of happy people, already some married people from that agency, that I never met any bad guy in the match guarantee. I've never met anyone who left any unpleasant feeling and memory in my heart, because I'm a very emotional woman. And I prefer not to go on a date at all. I do it usually very rare. I used to do it before I got married, of course, do it very rare and only with special people. But I've never met someone unserious or really unpleasant, bad, like-minded in match guarantee, both from women and men. But while being on dates to get to know each other better with match guarantee, me, as a very observant woman, all the stories I share with you are definitely not from my life, because I don't have 9 lives like cats. All the stories I share with you are the stories which I've been observing in my life, true stories. So even during my dates, if it was in a nice restaurant and so on, and man was trying to impress me, at the same time, sometimes we women, you men usually have very good vision while watching straight. We women can see and feel almost 180 degrees around. I used to be on a date with a man, for example, and I saw other dates, and definitely it was not match guarantee. And I saw those women uh, sometimes behaving and dressed in a vulgar way, which is already kind of a red flag. Some of them were dressed and behaving like, okay, if you think so, but because I heard them, I saw them, and it was difficult not to notice for an observant woman like me. I got this talent from my mom, I think. I saw how those women were manipulating. I saw how those women were playing, talking and promising so much about themselves. And sometimes I saw men also like behaving not seriously, trying to be better than they were, trying to play and manipulate and so on. So, guys, in the end of the day, who will suffer? This woman and this man will suffer, because the sooner you open your real faces without manipulations, the sooner you tell your partner honestly, look, my values are this. I'm ready in my marriage for this. I'm searching for this. And for me, marriage is not possible because of this. If the more you discuss important topics, and the more truthful you are, the more you open up to your partner on the first date without all these masks Tony you have been talking about, the easier will be path for both of you, because at least you will understand what she's searching for, what he's searching for. Okay, a woman or man can play on the first date, on the second date, on the third date, but she or he will not play always, and time is going. And then you realize in 1 month or more months, or even after marriage, oh my God, whom I've married. And actually it was the mistake of both, because woman or man was not honest from the beginning and was playing and making these masks, and they did a bad favor for themselves as well. And you didn't try to figure out who is the partner next to you, right? You didn't ask right questions. Because when you ask right questions and you are very observant, things come up by mysterious way or by natural way. You get to know a person better, and you avoid problems in marrying a wrong person for you, and then less divorces happen. Yeah, when you are not just into beauty, into physical attraction, and into intimacy. When you wait with that, you get to know a partner better, and better to go with this partner to many different places, and be in different kinds of situations. So you will learn how your partner reacts in different kinds of situations. And this is like saving years of your life. And it may help you to marry someone you may divorce in future, right? Okay, Jack, Maria, we share the same love code. I'm curious, what is your husband's code of love code thoughts? Thank you for these beautiful, beautiful questions, guys. You're all really very well wishing, and I'm so happy to have you here. It's a good question because sometimes we fight with my husband because he doesn't understand my code of love. I try. It was actually my fault. I never told him about that. Just recently, I remembered. How come I've never told about that? That's so important because like our relationship happened fast, but we took time to get to know each other. But of course, with all this moving here and there, uh, we missed a big part of communication, and we're still learning to get to know each other's better and being better, acting better, and communicating better without conflicts and so on, with avoiding all the painful stuff which sometimes is in your relationship, no matter where you are, right? Things happen. Marriage is like a beautiful but work. So what I tell him, I try to remind him that, darling, my main codes of love and my language of love is a physical touch and the words of affirmation. But because he's a busy guy at work, and sometimes maybe I was telling him in the wrong time that he didn't really listen to me, or he was forgetting, he was stressed at moving for his new job. But thank God he is fine now. So we're supporting each other, because when we met each other, we were different people, and I think we helped each other. We have grown together. When I met him, he was not my dream man. I don't know if I was his dream girl. He told me yes, but together we're becoming better every day, and we want to be even more better and better. So when I tell him that I don't feel enough loved by him, he starts telling me, but I'm helping you sometimes with cleaning the house. I'm sometimes cooking for you. What else do you want? I'm helping you. I'm supporting you. So for him, love language is a little bit different, and he thinks that he loves me, and I understand that he loves me when he helps me with the physical stuff about the house, in life, and this is beautiful. And then I remember this book. I was the one to tell everyone about this book, and while studying so much all the time, I forgot just to appreciate that what he is doing for me. So I appreciate what he's doing for me. I will try to thank him for this, and always thank your partner for what your partner is doing for you. But also you can tell her or him what's your main language of love, and how would your lady feel loved by you. What do you have to do for her to feel more loved? Ask her questions, because I have to tell to my husband sometimes that he needs to bring me flowers. Right? He didn't know that he has to bring me flowers on like a weekly or few weekly basis. And now I told him. So communication is important, right? Everything through us happens through communication. So I'm still trying to learn his language of love, and I'm learning how to appreciate without judging and brainwashing everything he does for me. We have always to thank each other in this life, because if we met someone, it's already a big blessing. Yes, relationship happen with more painful experiences, with more pleasant experiences, but everyone is given us for some experience, and they make us better, stronger. We have to thank everyone in our life, even those people with whom we think our experiences were even painful or not that pleasant, because these souls came to our life for some reason, right? So we really have to appreciate every soul coming to our life with pleasant or even unpleasant experience for us. And in the end of the story, in the end of the day, I remind myself also, because I forget it. I'm sharing with you and I forget myself. I try to remind myself to remember that there are always two people in a relationship. And if there is a problem, something also comes from me as well then. Every relationship, every conflict has two parts. always ask yourself, what did you do right? What did you do wrong? What can you improve? And if your partner is mature enough and also grows, likes to self-improve herself and reads psychology, attends different interesting events, right? Is interested in life, in making life better, in making herself better, your relationship better, then I think your partner will also fight with you less and will try to understand herself more and ask what can she improve, why is this happening to her, right? What can be better another day? And this is how we learn. So always let's not blame each other. Let's always think, what did we do? What can we do another time to make things working out better for all of us? Because both sides, women and men, want to be happy. Both. Okay. So guys, one more time, we're live every day. Subscribe to Ukraine dating.tv. If you want to see our beautiful ladies like Zhanna, Diana, Elena, all our beautiful girls who try to make your life happier and easier, please visit us on daily basis, and you can get to know more about mysterious Ukrainian soul. Join me live as well from Monday till Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. If there will be some changes in our streaming schedule, we will update you, because our girls are trying their best to satisfy every time zone, to satisfy every man with as many answers to as many questions which arrive from you. Okay, to make more happy couples in this world, right? And remember that our channel was created for you. So do me a favor to help me out, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon, and YouTube will let you each time when one of our Ukrainian girls goes online. So this was the main reminder from my side. Code, love code, neck love language is different. Mine is physical touch and quality time. Yeah, I agree with you. I understood what you were mean, and I was thinking you were talking about both the love language and love code. Yeah, my love code is nakb. Yeah, definitely. So, what about you, Jack? Do you also have the same love code? And actually, my husband's love code is opposite to mine. And actually, it makes us even more compatible with him and stronger. You know why? Because things what I'm not good in, he's good in. For example, I'm good in like talking, advising, sharing like love, happiness, peace with other people, sharing all the information I pay every day, a lot of time, money, efforts to study from different international psychologists, motivators, whom you also know definitely. I all share all this information with you. And I think I'm good in that. I also love studying languages, photo modeling, beauty, fashion, everything creative and beautiful. But my husband is very practical and material person, and I'm like a baby. I'm real blunt in those things. So he helps us to pay the bills. He helps me with the technical stuff, and every time when it goes about money, taxes, he teaches me how to do everything, because in Canada and America, you have to know all the rights. You have to do your social part as a good person, as a good citizen. So about all this knowledge and moments, he's the head of the family, and I'm so happy. So he's stronger than me, because I'm quite mild and sensitive. So when your partner is different from you, it actually helps a lot, and it combines you together and makes a beautiful match between you both. All right. But what should be definitely common between you, and preferably to be common between you, is your values. And about that, we will continue talking in our future topics, so don't worry about that. I will continue sharing with you new information and the previous information for those who want it to be reminded. We will finish our stream in 5 minutes. So yeah, guys, you can ask me the last questions. Wow. Even 2 hours was not enough with you. I'm enjoying really. Maria from What? Every country region has their own dating culture. From your personal experience or from those around you, on average, how long do you date before you call it a relationship in Ukraine? Very nice question. And I think there are some questions, guys, where there is no one answer because everything depends on a person. Everything we're talking here doesn't mean this is the last and the only right answer. Yeah, whatever you hear from me, from other streamers, we're so different. But I noticed one good thing about me and other streamers on Ukraine dating channel, that we try to give you piece of advice from typical examples of the average Ukrainian women. So everything I'm answering you about doesn't mean that all women are like that or all men are like that. Yeah, but in general, Ukrainian women, I think, if to share my experience, take time to get to know a person better. No serious woman will start a fast relationship with you. So don't expect from a serious woman who wants a family, who thinks that you may be potential husband for her. And actually, if she is searching for husband, she will definitely take her time to get to know you better. It may be minimum few weeks. We don't have this, I don't know if it's joke or truth, 3 days, three rule or 5 days, 3 days or 5 days rule. Like I heard from my American friends as a joke, like, wow, on the third date, you should have like physical connection and intimacy. No way. In Ukraine, our women, as I've told, are mostly conservative, well-mannered, unless they are not serious. Those who are not serious, those who are scammers or searching for anything but love, anything but family, definitely will live their own way, and they will meet the same level of men who will match them, and those people definitely will regret later. And I think they will get what they want. And this is how we receive so many painful stories, so many women with painful experience, so many men with painful experience, because of this kind of women and men who rush with relationship, right? If you don't rush, if you at least get to know your partner, go at least for I don't know, 10 dates with her, minimum 1 week. Only then you can know if you can have a potential relationship with this person. At least think about dating, but only later, at least after a few months, maybe you can really tell honestly to yourself. And if you're not sure, always discuss it with partner. What does she feel to you? What does she think you have together? Are you dating? What are her expectations from this relationship? And definitely, if she is a serious woman, she will ask you the same question. Why are you together? Do you have any future plans? And yeah, don't be mad. I know you guys don't like to be rushed. It doesn't mean she's rushing you. She just wants to clarify, probably, if there is a sense of continuing this relationship, and maybe there will be potential future for this relationship or not. And yeah, then after like some months and more, but everyone has different timings. Definitely, you can even think if it's my life partner, if I can marry this woman or man. But guys, there are exceptions, and my story was also an exception. Maybe one time I will share with you. And I know people who have arranged marriages in India and Arab countries, and some of them are happy. Some of them are really happy, and some of them not really. So every individual case is so different. Time is different, but please don't rush. Get to know your partner more, so there will be less pain in this world, from female side and from male side. I was expecting this question to happen. Sean, how old is your husband? I think that my husband is elder than I was expecting, but when I met him, I didn't think that he was more than like 39, 40. He's in a good physical shape, though now we're trying to be better and eat healthier. And finally, when we settle down, at least somewhere here in San Francisco, we try to make a normal routine, including gym, walking, quality time together, in and out. But when I met him a year ago, no, sorry, a year and a half ago, he was in a very good shape. And when he told me that he was elder me almost 20 years, I didn't believe, guys. It's kind of our secret. But he was so nice. He was sharing the same values like me. We still go out together, by the way. Another tip for you guys, how not to make your life a boring routine. We go out together, we enjoy in and out. We try to, we have problems sometimes, and yeah, things happen, but we try to be together and hang out and have fun together. So I've been talking once in Match Guarantee on my streaming show about the best age differences between people. I think my age difference is quite big, but still, I've been always advising, if your age difference with your beautiful Ukrainian partner is in between 10 to 15 years or 5 or almost the same age with your partner, definitely it will be probably easier for you to understand each other's. But usually our Ukrainian women are so mature and so smart, educated. They want to be better, always better, not just beautiful. They always want to be the best version of themselves. Then they can afford to be with elder men. But I never advise an age difference. And psychologists, because all my knowledge I share with you is the knowledge which I get from psychological consultations, trainings, paid knowledge, everything only the best and checked for you guys. They also advise this age not to be more than 20, 25 years. If it's more, sometimes the relationship can still survive. But it depends on two people. If they're both mature, if they enjoy time, if they're compatible, and if they look beautiful together, and share the same values, they are same yang in soul, and it's not a profitable marriage for any of the parties, then anything can happen. Life is full of exceptions. The most important is love. Okay, guys, so I hope I answered at least some of your questions before thinking to finish our streaming, because we took time today. I'm really thankful to all of you who stayed until the end. I really didn't expect this from you guys. So your time is very priceless for me. I hope we did something good for each of us. So guys, let me thank you one more time. And I will be very happy to see you tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So join Maria live from Monday till Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Пока-пока, Maria. Was nice chatting with you. Thank you very much. What? Thank you very much, all guys. You really give me a hope that there will be more happy women, wives in Ukraine, and more happy foreign men, and more happy foreign husbands in this world. Let's create this world full of pain. Let's make it happier place to be, because happy couples will make, I think, sun shining brighter. And nowadays, all of us, especially during these times of war in Ukraine, need more positive information, more positive vibes, more positive people. We need more love, more happiness, and love. Let's smile, let's share good things, good vibes, good knowledge. That's why we've met here today with you. So thanks one more time. and we will try to cover up some questions which were not answered today, or you can ask me them tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern. Goodbye, Stephen. Goodbye, Joy. Goodbye, all of you guys. We love you. Goodbye, Jack. And we wish you all the best. Thank you so much.